gonna make him an offer again.
Of all the gin joints and all the towns and all the world.
Handle the truth. Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the
Frankly,
war.
my dear, I don't give a damn.
This is where the fun begins.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
All right, hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Multiplex Movie Melee. Got ourselves a teams match, and what a teams match. We got Realm's Delight, Kaiser, and Jack, two riders on one team. Oh, boy. And Rewind Fuckers, Nazario and Matt. Always fun to bring them aboard, see what they cook up. I think it's really just a troll. They have every host have to say "fuckers" multiple times in a YouTube show every time we schedule them. You know, I guess we do it to ourselves, sort of. But hey, Dylan, how is the match actually going to be, other than having to say "rewind fuckers"?
I think this should be very good. I think these are two teams where their records are not indicative of how good they are. Rewind Fuckers, a team that's actually been around for quite a while at this point. Obviously, the two players themselves have been veterans, been around since the very beginning of this league, and the team themselves has kind of achieved veteran status themselves because they've been playing since 2022 together now. Unfortunately, haven't quite been able to get quite the momentum going recently since they debuted, but I think that they are still both great competitors. And on the opposite side, Realm's Delight, a team whose accuracy does not match their record. Like, they, even when they lose, they still put up a bunch of points. And I think they're both fantastic competitors in their own right. So I think it should be a good match.
Oh yeah, I remember. But yeah, and you also bring it up 2022. This is a long time ago, which I guess it is. We're gonna bring in our first team
by this league's life cycle. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, bring in our first team. Good old Rewind Fuckers. Bring in Matt, and there's Nazario. How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
We're the champs!
Yeah. I mean, there's not much more to say than that, I don't think.
Is this some CGI? Like, how does Matt have a belt now?
We are team champions!
I mean, not in this league, but, it carries over.
Okay.
We still have powers that, cross streams.
Okay.
So, we're playing Mark and Dylan. We're going to kick your ass.
No,
Or you
Nazario.
probably would, because we sucked when we were.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess the belts say it all. We're just gonna bring in your opponents today. Realm's Delight. Here's Kaiser, and here's Jack. All right. You guys don't have belts with you?
No. I don't need to. I don't need a belt to show how good I am at trivia. And that's saying something because I'm not good at trivia in this division. But hey, anyway, I'm excited. Kaiser and I, it seems like a really weird team on paper, but I think we complement each other really well. Our first few matches were very we played really well in most of them, especially the formula match. That's maybe my favorite match I've played in on a team. Great match, but just couldn't find any. Just didn't have any luck with us. I think our luck is turning. I'm very excited to be teaming up with Kaiser again this year. Let's have some fun.
Every time I play against Nazario, it turns into a sudden death shit show. I'm hoping it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, I think me and Dylan, we concur. Let's just get started. Round number one. Work like this. You get 8 questions, 8 general movie categories. You're gonna have 15 seconds to write your answer down on your whiteboard. At the end of that time, we'll ask that you show and verbalize your answer. You get a point for each correct answer, and if any one of you gets all 8 correct, you will receive a bonus question, also worth a point. Each team also gets 3 repeats and a challenge used throughout the match. Anything else before we get started?
The title is not on the line.
Well, that's good because I only prepared for a 3-round match. So.
Did Kaiser make any more noise getting marker and
fucking board from wherever
Do
the
that
hell
before
you
we
pulled
start,
that.
Kaiser.
Kaiser is.
Can you make
being,
sure you have all
confused,
your
so I
stuff,
think we should be
Kaiser?
careful on saying his name multiple times.
Because you were just like backstage for like 3 minutes that you could have grabbed that stuff, but right when
Yeah,
Mark
I
introduced the
completely
rules,
forgot it.
you decided to make an earthquake.
Oops.
Gonna be one of
I hope
those.
that gets left in.
This is all staying in.
All right. I guess I don't. Well, I'm not going to say rules again. Yeah, we're just going to go to the first question. Round number 1 going to be in the category of musicals. Which musical and its sequel are set at Rydell High School?
I'll say I do miss the trio's way of running. Not like it's been gone anywhere, but where we just don't have to worry about writing sudden death questions. It's glorious.
Really is nice, but I guess people just like to win. 5.
True.
4,
Multiple
2,
choice.
1. Okay, pens down. We're gonna go to Nazario. What the hell am I doing?
Grease and Grease 2.
Okay, Jack.
Greece.
Okay, Matt.
High School Musical.
Yay!
Okay, and Kaiser.
I assume you only needed Grease.
We did only need a Grease, but we can take Grease and Grease 2. Like the Grease 2 is
that's
called
fine.
Grease 2.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so 2-1 as we get into your next question in the category of the 1990s. What is the profession of Robin Williams' character in Good Will Hunting?
Man, would have known that anybody's job in a movie is just like, man. A lot of times you're gonna get brought up a lot, even though
True.
just like
We love
non-consequential.
jobs.
Yeah, love jobs. Everybody should have
Great.
one. 5,
Great trivia question.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jack.
Therapist.
Okay, Matt.
Psychologist.
Okay, and go to Kaiser.
I overthought it. Teacher.
Okay, Nazario.
Therapist.
Okay. Say we can accept therapist and psychologist.
That's what we have in the doc, so yeah.
That's what we have in the doc.
We have accepted doctor.
It is not worth challenging, Kaiser. It's not worth
No. As in, I'm just asking, would you have accepted doctor?
Okay.
I don't know, but no one put it, so we're not going to talk about it.
Sure.
Yeah.
I thought about spelling doctor.
Okay, so,
Next time
we're
they
not.
ask you, I'll put doctor.
Challenge
Okay.
that if they would have taken Doctor. Do it.
No.
Okay, I'm assuming
Okay.
we're not challenging. We're gonna move on. Next question, the category of classics. Who stars in The Treasure of the Sierra Madre, The Big Sleep, and The African Queen? It's tied 3-3, by the way.
Yes. It would have been wild if there was a challenge based on something that someone didn't write.
Don't
It
test
would
us.
also be wild if the opponent challenged a question after their opponent said the same answer as them. Oh, wait a minute.
True. But no more crosstalk.
5,
Enough.
4, 3, 2,
It's all right.
1. Pens down. Matt.
Humphrey Bogart.
Okay, Kaiser.
Bogey.
Okay, Nazario.
Humphrey Bogart.
Jack.
Humphrey Bogart.
Yeah, Humphrey Bogart is correct. Kaiser's really challenging us there. Yeah, go ahead, Dylan.
That's his nickname. Come on.
So then your next question will be in the category of horror. In The Substance, while Harvey is firing Elizabeth from Pump It Up at lunch, what food is he eating?
How specific?
We need the thing. Okay, let's keep
Yeah,
going. Yeah, have
that
you
was
ever
good, Mark.
heard?
Good hosting. I like that.
Yeah. Ever heard anybody call Humphrey Bogart bogey?
I think once, yeah.
Okay.
And it was one not including Kaiser doing it just now.
I was gonna say if it was today. Yeah.
No more crosstalk. Enough.
1. Pens down. Yeah, we're at Kaiser.
I haven't seen the movie. Pizza?
Okay. Nazari.
Shrimp.
Jack.
Yeah, shrimp. I will never be able to forget the scene. Not in a good way.
And Matt.
I was able to. Oysters.
God damn it.
Shrimp is correct. Look
Would
at
you have
that. Tied,
accepted seafood?
tied
should
up
have put
6-6.
seafood.
Oh yeah, it's me. 2000s. Jude Law plays a character named Gigolo Joe in which 2000s film?
How specific?
I'm only answering that question once. All right.
Yeah, the shrimp thing might have been the grossest part of that movie, low key.
That's
Aside from all the body horror stuff.
Just a lot of chomping. A lot
Yes.
of chomping for shrimp. Like it's just this fleshy thing.
It's
I
great sound
understand
design.
it.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Yeah, back in Nazario.
AI stands for artificial intelligence.
Okay. Jack.
I think I know what movie you're talking about. I couldn't pull the name.
Okay. Matt.
AI.
And I was not the movie I was thinking
Okay.
about.
Even
Kaiser.
though it looks like IA right there.
I think artificial intelligence is part of the title, so AI artificial intelligence. But yeah.
I mean,
I think we can only accept Kaiser's answer. Maybe maybe Nazario, but he did also have it in parentheses, so it's weird.
okay.
I don't think we can accept just AI because it's not a subtitle. It's AI artificial intelligence. Payson says he'd accept Nazario, so I think I'm leaning towards accepting Nazario and Kaiser's.
All right. Yeah. Kaiser and Nazario are correct. We needed AI artificial intelligence, the whole thing. So we're still tied 7-7.
I am pretty sure some posters of this movie just say AI. Do you think we should challenge it?
I mean, they seem like they're pretty. They seem like they've already talked it through.
Yes, but I think there are some promotional materials for this movie that do not include the full title, and we could challenge based on that. Unless you think it's worthless and we can challenge something different later, because we will challenge today.
I mean, we can definitely challenge something later. Do you think it's worth it to do it now and maybe miss out on a really good joke later?
But this might actually work out to be a point. I don't know.
I mean, if you feel like a teaser poster that just says AI is enough of a challenge.
Yes.
Okay, we are going to challenge.
We challenge based on the fact that
Pull
some
up
of the
the movie
promotional
poster
material is
database.
AI.
I hate my job. We'll be right back after this challenge.
Is that a challenge?
Right, we're back after the challenge. Yeah, we needed AI artificial intelligence. That was what we needed. The posters don't matter. We've never gone off that.
It is the thought that counts. Good job,
yes.
This will go on the video store.
Your next question will come in the category of war. The main character from Come and See is from what European country?
You seen this movie?
No, I've heard it will ruin your day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I almost bought it on Criterion a couple times and just.
It was the #1 highest rated film on Letterboxd at one point, I believe.
Oh, that's something.
Maybe I shouldn't. I don't know if this is a hint. Whatever.
1 hands down.
Got a lot of this country voting on Letterboxd.
Jack.
That'd be the USSR, I believe.
You don't know how lucky you are.
All right, Matt.
Poland.
Okay, Jack. I mean, Kaiser. Kaiser.
I also say Poland. I'll say Poland.
Yeah, let's do it, Casey.
All right, Nazario.
I said Belgium.
All right, the correct answer was Russia. I believe we can also accept the USSR. So
depends on the year.
Well,
we shouldn't have used that
You know,
challenge.
before 1991. So even if you did have a challenge, you would not win it.
You're fucked. So we're going to the next category in comedy.
I mean, you guys can challenge for us.
Jim Varney plays which title character in a comedy franchise?
I hope Matt gets it. His face lit up when he heard that.
I need to bring the strength back. I know the
Alright.
trivia, the writers just
See if
love
the
it.
other players know their
I do not.
Matt Quaylar
That's
history.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Hey, look at that. We're starting with Matt.
Ernest rides again, baby!
Kaiser.
Honest.
Nazario.
Ernest Scared Stupid, baby!
And Jack.
I did not have that. I didn't have anything.
Okay.
We have a homework assignment.
Ernest, and apparently P. Worrell, or maybe that was his whole name.
Ernest
Ernest
P.
P.
Worrell.
Worrell, yeah. Yeah, Ernest is correct. Yeah, tied up at 9 going in the last question, round 1.
In the category of directors, name 2 movies directed by Don Bluth, and we will give you a bit of extra time.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. 5 seconds. Yeah.
No, that's enough. I mean, we've given round 1 here a lot of time as it is.
It could have been worse.
I get, yeah, you're all right. Like
Trust me, I know. Yesterday,
I was in a parking lot, just couldn't do anything. Like just watching it unfold. Like it never felt so bad in my life. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Okay, got it. Kaiser.
Titan AE, The Land Before Time.
Okay, Nazario.
The Secret of Nim, All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Okay, Jack.
I had to rearrange the letters of Nim real quick, but Land Before Time and Secret of Nim.
Okay, and Matt.
All Dogs Go to Heaven and An American Tale 2, Feifel Goes West.
Um,
I don't know, did you do that one?
Okay, wait, let me just one. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Okay, yeah.
He should have.
Yeah,
there's a lot of movies in our list. Sorry.
Yeah, just checking through everything. Everybody's correct except for Matt. You did not do the
You didn't have to say it like that.
Yeah, he didn't do a sequel, Matt!
He should have.
And okay, yeah, there's a lot of movies for this. You can look up Don Bluth. Like I'm not gonna say them all. Okay, but yeah, at the end of round 1, I got Realms Delight ahead, 11-10. Is that what you have, Dylan?
That is what I have.
Thank God. All right, we're gonna bring up the wheel. We're going into round number 2. It's gonna work like this. You're gonna get everybody's gonna chance to spin our wheel. If you like what they land on the first time, you can keep it. If not, you can elect to spin again, but you must keep what you land on the second time. You're going to get 5 questions, whatever category you land on, worth 2 points apiece. Or you can check down a multiple choice for 1 point apiece. There is stealing, so please, everybody watch your ass. The categories on the wheel today are Best Picture winning epics and animated strength level, which those are strength categories to the match, as well as Oscars in the 1990s, 1970s, the 2000s, war, recent releases, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Realms Delight. Yeah, you're ahead. So would you like to spin first or defer?
Up to you, Kaiser. I'm fine either way.
I mean, I usually defer when I hit the wheel.
And do you
we hit the wheel? It's not good. It's not bad.
Now let's spin again, or let's spin second. We'll defer.
Yeah, let's defer. Yeah.
What? Words are hard, Mark. Okay.
It's not the prettiest wheel. It doesn't have a lot of colors.
All right, rewind, fuckers. Here's your first spin. Oh wow, look at that double.
I think we will spin again.
All right,
so,
Realms. What are they getting?
So
you want to give them
or our strength?
I think our strength, because they can guess Oscars questions, but oh wait, they might have seen at least a few of those movies. They didn't study them, but
they are pretty epic.
Yeah, no, I feel better about us getting Oscars instead of a strength level question. So I say we get rid of the strength level questions.
So give them our strength.
Yes.
Okay. Best Picture winning epics then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Then I can take down the wheel. And Dylan, feeling epic?
Sure. I'll read you your questions in Best Picture winning epics. Your first question. What soda does Forrest drink too much of before he meets JFK in Forrest Gump?
Dr. Pepper, I think.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Great.
My wife does the same thing.
Your next question.
Just before she meets JFK?
Yeah.
What was Vito's last name before he came to America in The Godfather Part 2?
I don't think it's Corleone, Matt.
Probably not. Or maybe it's not Vito.
Oh, shit.
I think we might need to go multiple choice.
Yes.
But let's think about it for like 3
4,
seconds.
3, 2,
Multiple choice.
1.
Your options are A. Scagnetti, B. Andolini, C. Pereschi, or D. Valentino.
Okay, so what are you thinking?
B kind of jumped out at me a little bit.
Yeah, B jumped at me too, but I don't know if it's for the right reason.
Well, a couple other ones jumped at me too, but I think they're other people in the movies.
Okay.
5.
So B.
B.
4,
B. Final
3,
answer.
2.
That is correct for 1 point.
Yeah. Suck it, Epics.
Your next question. Who plays Albert Einstein in Oppenheimer?
That old guy.
Is it Robert Downey Jr.?
No.
Okay.
We're probably gonna do multiple, but let's wait a bit.
5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
1.
Your options are A. Scott Grimes, B. Gary Oldman, C. Matthew Modine, or D. Tom Conti.
Well, it's got to be D because all those other people are real people.
I do not know who A is, but it's not B or C.
No, it's D. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Good shit.
All right, your penultimate question in this category now. In Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, what title is given to the sword Anduril?
Anduril was the sword that they got broken and then made up again.
Yeah.
The King's sword, maybe?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
1.
Your options are A. Weapon of the Damned, B. Flame of the West, C. Light of Arendelle, or D. Blade of the Herodrine.
Did any of those jump at you?
I'm between two.
Okay, I'm going with you on this one. I've only seen the cartoon.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat the options.
First repeat of the options. Your options again. Is it A. Weapon of the Damned, B. Flame of the West, C. Light of Arendelle, or D. Blade of the Herodrine?
Shit.
Just go with your gut.
One?
Yeah, go with your gut.
B, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Fuck.
Yay, Nazario's gut.
I am okay.
Your final question of the category. Who directed 1930's All Quiet on the Western Front?
Here's where I'm fucked.
I'm pretty sure it's an old guy.
Yes. I'm pretty sure that guy's dead.
5,
He's probably white
4,
too.
3,
Multiple
2,
choice.
1.
Your options are A. Lewis Milestone, B. William Wyler, C. Frank Lloyd, or D. Victor Fleming.
I'm thinking. I don't think it's C. I forget what B was, but I don't think it was that.
No,
I'm
that's
thinking
not B.
A or D.
5,
Okay, you.
4, 3,
D. Final answer.
1.
That is unfortunately incorrect. Realms for the 1 point steal. Is it A. Lewis Milestone, B. William Wyler, C. Frank Lloyd, or D. Victor Fleming?
It's Lewis Milestone.
Yeah, it is.
Lewis Milestone, final answer.
That is correct for the 1 point steal.
It was the other one.
Yeah, it was A.
All right, at the end of our fuckers' turn, they got their score up to 15. Realms of That Steel God got 12. Is that what you got, Dylan?
That is what I have.
Great. Bring back up the wheel. And this will be Realms' first spin. Surely it won't land on opponent's choice for a third time.
It probably should, though.
You guys didn't prime the wheel?
Oh, not quite. Oh, whoa. Okay, and you land on Oscars.
Motherfucker.
Keep that a spin again.
I think we should probably keep it.
Yeah, we're keeping that.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. And
So
Take it out
what,
that
is,
wheel.
what the Will is saying is we would be fucked anyway, man. Yeah.
all right, I'll give you your questions on Oscars. Realms, your first question. What Oscar did Flashdance win?
I
Original song.
believe that. Yeah, song. Best original song.
Yeah.
Best original
Best
song.
original song, finance.
That is correct for 2 points. Next question. What classic film was the first to win 3 acting Oscars?
Okay. So we've got A Streetcar Named Desire in 1951. Can we think of
He
anything?
definitely won 3, yeah.
Yeah. Can we think of anything?
Africa won 3.
5, 4,
Want to repeat it?
3.
Yeah, we'll repeat it. Repeat the
1.
question.
Repeat the question.
As your first repeat your question again. What classic film was the first to win 3 acting Oscars?
I can't think of
Mutiny on the Bounty only won. That didn't win more than 3. I think
it didn't win any because all 3 were nominated and all 3 lost. So I'm gonna say
5,
it's A Streetcar Named Desire. I can't think of anything
3,
else.
Yeah.
2.
A Streetcar Named Desire. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yeah.
Taking the lead there. Your next question. How many times has Philip Seymour Hoffman been nominated for Best Supporting Actor?
Okay,
Get a
so we
little
have Doubt. The Master.
The Master, yes.
Honestly, even if I can count
I want to
them,
go multiple.
Yeah, let's just go multiple. Multiple choice, please.
Multiple choice options are 1, A1, B2, C3, or D4.
Capote was a lead.
He was in lead. I think he got nominated for something before Doubt, but in supporting actor.
I don't think so.
Okay, then let's just go with 2.
I really don't think so. Yeah.
4.
2.
Final answer.
That is incorrect. Going to rewind fuckers for the 1 point steal. Is it A1, B2, C3, or D4?
Okay, so are they short or are they long?
The Master, was he nominated for supporting actor or best actor? Supporting, probably.
Yeah,
because Joaquin was been a best actor. So 3.
So 3.
Yeah, 3. 3. Final answer.
Oh, you have to wait the count.
That is correct for 1 point.
Oh, sorry.
The films being Doubt, The Master, and Charlie Wilson's War.
Oh,
That's
Charlie Wilson's
right.
War. I forgot
That
about that.
movie.
Yeah, that's right.
I forgot that movie existed. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Penultimate question in the category. What film won Best Original Screenplay for films released in 2012? Films released in 2012.
Best original screenplay, was it?
Yes.
If it's original,
Django
it's
Unchained.
Unchained.
Django Unchained, yeah. Yeah.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question in the category. Paul Thomas Anderson, Steven Spielberg, and Kenneth Branagh all lost Best Director to who?
What would Kenneth Branagh have been nominated for?
Was it Belfast?
Yeah. Oh, Spielberg. Yes.
No.
Yes, it was. So that would be. It wouldn't be Chloe Zhao.
4, 3,
2021.
2.
Jane Campion.
Repeat the
Final
question.
answer.
Jane Campion is correct for 2 points.
Thank God, Jack.
Sorry, Kaiser. I
It's
just.
okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Alright.
You're very good. Yeah.
With that, I got Realms Flag in the score up to 20, and Rewind Fuckers at 16. Is that what you have, Dylan?
That is what I have.
All right, going into round number 3 then. Our Pick Your Poison round, in which our teams have drafted from our list of general categories before the match. They will now draft from the categories they drafted here, figure out what they'll answer here in round number 3. As many as 4 questions, worth 1, 2, 3, 4 points apiece. Once a category is selected, it cannot be chosen or answered by their opponent. The categories that have been picked are the 1990s, Oscars, animation, comic book movies, action adventure, classics, family, and actors and actresses. Going to have our teams select their categories and hopefully come back to finish this one out. All right, we're back. We have teams selected their categories, and this is how we're going to go the rest of the way. We will go until we are out of questions or one team has been mathematically eliminated. We will start with the team that is behind today, which is Rewind Fuckers. So, what are you guys taking for your 1 point question?
Probably classics, yeah. I mean, we could do it as 4, but let's make it more interesting. Put it at 1.
Exactly.
Alrighty. I'll give you your questions here around 3. So here's your 1-pointer. Category of classics. Who directed Shadow of a Doubt?
I mean, it sounds like a Hitchcock movie.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Alfred Hitchcock, final answer?
That is correct for 1 point.
Yes.
I forgot the countdown, but it's not happening.
Yeah, I was like, sounds like a Hitchcock movie. Yeah.
All right. You're still behind us. So what would you like to take for your 2-point question?
Do you want to do action adventure at 2 and do animated at 3? Or switch that around?
I think let's switch it. I haven't been hitting animation as much.
Animated, 2 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or 20.
Here's your 2-pointer. Category of animation. Who voices the heron in the English dub of The Boy and the Heron?
God. I don't fucking know.
Isn't
I watched that shit in Japanese.
Isn't it Robert Pattinson? Didn't he do that?
Maybe. I watched it in Japanese with Spanish subtitles.
Robert Pattinson. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Shit, I got a Pixar question right.
In Nazar's defense, so did I, but not Spanish.
All right, Rewind Fuckers, you're still behind. So what would you like for your 3-point question?
Action adventure?
It's going to be the same difficulty. So
yeah.
What do you feel stronger at for 4?
I think the 2 of us, I think we got 90s covered.
Okay.
Yes, let's do action adventure at 3. What's the name of such and such villain?
Fuck him.
All right, as a reminder, you do have all 3 repeats.
How many
3-pointer action adventure. No, none of those. What kind of business does Casey Ryback own in Under Siege 2 Dark Territory?
Is that something with computers, right?
Isn't he like a chef, though? Would he have like
Who's Casey Ryback?
He's Steven Seagal.
He was a cook in the first one.
Yeah, he's a cook. Does he have like a restaurant or something?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Restaurant. Oh.
I heard a repeat first, so that's your first repeat.
Okay, repeat.
Going. Yeah. What kind of business does Casey Ryback own in Under Siege 2 Dark Territory?
He's on a train with his daughter. They're just like going somewhere. Unless is he like a? No, he owns a business. I don't think he owns a train.
In the train.
Yeah,
he's not a cook in the train.
No, he's just a passenger. So do we want
go with restaurant?
Restaurant. Final answer.
That is correct for 3 points. Right there.
I thought it was the guy with the computers in the train.
You would think 22 points is what I got. Rewind Fuckers' score at. Going back over to Realm's Delight for your 1-point question. What is it?
Family.
Yeah, family.
Yeah.
All right, your 1-point question in the category of family. In Mary Poppins, what is the last name of the family that hires Mary Poppins?
I know this. Why am I blanking? Oh my goodness.
Oh my fuck.
Banks. It's Banks. I am so dumb. That took me way too long. Banks. Banks. Final answer.
Nazario, you sent it right to him.
I was so blank.
I just
Realms
couldn't
are-
deal with it, man.
Obi would have killed me if I didn't hit that.
Realms are still behind 1 point. What would you like for your 2-point question?
I was thinking Von Trapp in my head for the whole time. Actors and actors.
Yeah, actors.
I don't say Von Trapp is actors. Fucking wrong.
Actors and actors.
Your question in actors and actresses. Which actresses' most recent film appearances have been in Maria, Eternals, and Those Who Wish Me Dead?
Angelina Jolie.
Mm-hmm. That sounds right.
Angelina Jolie, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
And with that, Realms is taking the lead 23-22. And there's where we're at. Rewind Fuckers has one more question left, which is their 4-pointer in the 1990s. If they get it, the game continues. If not, Realms Delight will be your winner. So, it's your 4-point question in the 1990s. Which 1997 film is about an ex-mobster who's held hostage by 5 men in an attempt to hold him for ransom?
You know this one, Nazario?
I'm blanking. Give me a hint.
Jay Moore is in it.
5.
Damn
4,
it!
Repeat the
3.
question.
Repeat the question.
As your second repeat, your question again. Which 1997 film is about an ex-mobster who's held hostage by 5 men in an attempt to hold him for ransom?
What if I told you Christopher Walken was the mobster?
Is this Jane Austen's Mafia or something like that?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Damn it.
Do we have any repeats left?
One more. 5,
I think so.
4.
Repeat.
Repeat the
All right,
question.
that's your last repeat. Your question one last time. Which 1997 film is about an ex-mobster who's held hostage by 5 men in an attempt to hold him for ransom?
It's gonna be
Give me the
really
first-
funny if I'm thinking of the wrong movie.
Give me the first word.
Suicide.
Suicide Kings?
Final answer.
And that is correct for 4 points. I don't know why they waited the whole time to say it.
I had
that
King of New York on my board. Definitely wrong.
That gets your score up to 26.
Oh, yeah, the one with the Mafia with Lloyd Bridges. That was the other movie.
Yeah.
No, wait,
Right.
Lloyd Bridges?
Yes.
All right, whatever. Yeah, Realms Delight, we're going back over to you for your 3-point question to possibly tie the game.
Which one do you feel? Want the Oscars at 3 or comic books at 3?
Comic book movies have been very hit and miss for me lately, so I kind of want to go with Oscars. I think both of us together on Oscars can pull a 4. So
comic books at 3.
Comic book movies at 3, yes.
The fuck up, guys.
All right, your 3-point question in comic book movies for the potential tie. In what comic book movie will you find a gang called the Disco Boys?
Oh, that is so familiar.
It's not Batman Returns. Is it The Rocketeer?
Maybe? I haven't seen The Rocketeer.
Or is it the Crow?
4, 3,
Go for it.
2.
Yeah, go for it.
1.
The Crow, final answer?
That is unfortunately incorrect. We are looking for Mystery Men.
You fucked it.
Never mind.
Okay, yeah, no, I would not have hit that.
How many repeats do we have left?
Yeah, here's the situation. I'll let you know. You got down 3, 1 question left, which is your 4-pointer in Oscars. You got 2 repeats remaining. You hit it, you win. If not, it does go to Rewind Fuckers.
Okay.
Take it on.
Your question in the category of Oscars. Name 2 of the 3 Oscars that Memoirs of a Geisha won.
Oh, shit. I want to say that one won costume design.
It definitely won cinematography. I can tell you
Okay,
that much.
cinematography was the other one I was thinking of. I want to say
5,
production design or
4,
costume design. Repeat.
Repeat question.
Okay, that is your second repeat. Your question again. Name 2 of the 3 Oscars that Memoirs of a Geisha won.
Because Two Towers did not win production design. That only won a few Oscars.
Memoirs of a Geisha is
4.
Memoirs of a Geisha is 2005.
Oh shoot! I was on the wrong. I was thinking wrong. Rob Marshall movie.
5, 4.
You want to go with production design and repeat?
Repeat the question.
All right, that is your final repeat. Your question again. Name 2 of the 3 Oscars that Memoirs of a Geisha won.
I was being dumb there. Yeah. So we want to say cinematography and costume design. I think costume.
I want to go with costume.
Yeah.
Costume or production, pick one.
Costume.
4.
Best cinematography and best costume design. Final answer.
And your winners, Realms Delight. The correct answers were costume design, cinematography, and art direction. You were arguing about all 3 of the possible options. So with that, we will take out our players, and I'll talk it over with Dylan. Dylan, this was an exciting match. Maybe a little frustrating to sit behind the desk, but it was exciting nonetheless. I don't think I've ever seen a team actively know their 4-pointer for a while.
Yes.
Not answer, even though sudden death was a possibility.
It was
I just
both
want
teams.
to throw that out
Both
there.
teams. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
there was that. But anyway,
Yeah.
what do you got, Dylan?
Yeah, great match, great back and forth. Yeah, I think these teams are very evenly matched. Yeah, I've never seen Realms 4-pointer was interesting because with me having the answer in front of me, I'm like, oh no, are they going to pick the correct answer or the correct answer? Which one are they going to pick? It's interesting. But yeah, Rewind, once again, they played a great game. Just unfortunately, Realms just was, they were one step ahead, it seems like, just throughout for every round, basically, until Rewind made a comeback in round 3. But look, it was a great match overall. Yeah, good stuff for both teams.
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk to our teams. We're going to bring in first our Rewind fuckers. And that's Matt Nazario. Why are you pushing my co-host down there? All right. Yeah, listen, you guys played a pretty good match. I believe it was 10 points round 1. Pretty solid. You're able to actually work through those epics decently well. You're going multiple choice, but still hitting them. And then, yeah, I went 10 for 10 in round 3, even though I guess we're only seeing the Spanish dubs of the Ghibli films. But hey,
I remember people complaining about the voice he used. That's the only reason I got it. So, I mean, it's my fault. If I would have done better in round 1, it would have been different. I mean, the second round we got opponent's choice, so I thought we'd go with that. And third round was what it was.
I mean, I wasn't gonna give you that much shit about it. This was completely your fault.
I know. To be fair, though, that Oscars one, I probably could have guessed those. So.
Okay, AI, I will not blame on you because they have stupid ass rules. But the sequel, why did you pick 502? Just pick 50.
I mean, I originally just wrote FIFA Goes West, and I was like, oh shit, I think I need to put American Tail too. So if I would have just put American Tail.
It was just an American Tail.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
We lost this motherfucker.
Why didn't he direct the sequel? It was the better movie.
It was. And it has James Stewart. But this is my thing. They got their strength. We got opponent's choice. And we lost because they wouldn't take AI. Luckily, the title was not on the line.
No, we still get that. And I want to thank Mark and Dylan for just being good troopers. Don't tell the other hosts I'll deny it, but you guys are definitely my favorite hosts.
I mean, every other host that is actually secretly watching this from backstage, yeah, they all suck.
I mean, it's also just going to be on the YouTube channel, but yeah,
they're never going to watch it.
We'll bring you back at some point. I know we are. I don't know. The next match we bring you up, are you going to put the belts on the line?
If we still have them, yeah.
Yeah, we have to defend them for real on Sunday, so we'll see.
Yeah, this is the practice match tonight. Yeah, we got to get that rust off.
Okay then.
Didn't work out so well.
Nah.
We'll definitely see you guys down the line. And yeah.
We're
never play Mike and Jim, right? Didn't we say we're gonna play them?
I have been here for 10 years. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to kick us out or close down the league. It's one of the two.
Yeah.
Mark, kick them out.
I don't think we can handle them playing Jim. Bringing your winners today: Realms Delight, Kaiser, Jack. Played a pretty good game, guys. 11 points round 1, and you really rocked Oscars, and honestly showing that you know that category pretty well. And really is we got you there. Missed 3-pointer, but it didn't matter. You were right on the money on that 4-pointer in Oscars. So yeah, able to pull off the win. How do you feel?
I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah, no, I think we're 500 now. So that's awesome. Yeah, no, Kaiser played really well today. I would have. I wasn't sure if I was even on the right path with production design, so I was borderline thinking of a different category altogether. But no, Kaiser, incredible shit. Glad that you're my teammate. And Nazario and Matt worked their way through our strength category really well. And I was very pissed at myself for a bit there for saying no, this is the one we should give them. But it all worked out in the end, so I'm glad about. I'm happy about that. Kaiser, I'm glad I finally beat Rewind Fuckers because they beat Waterloo. Here we go again in the #1 contender match. And I was still a little sore about that. I know I hold a grudge, but still, this was a lot of fun. I'm glad I finally got the win over Nazario and Matt, though.
Yeah. So for me, I'm also glad that we got the win. Like, okay, not like Jack. I was the moment that we give him best picture winning epics, and they got the first one for 2. I was like, shit, we might pick the wrong category, but in the end, it all worked out. And yeah. I'm sorry that I talked Jack out of the right answer in like the Philip Seymour Hoffman question in round 2 because I thought I also forgot about Charlie Wilson's work, even though Hoffman was incredible in it. He's probably his like best performance, but yeah, I'm sorry I thought Jack out of the end.
That's a take.
Yeah, I think it's his best performance. He was incredible in the movie. Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Yes, I'm glad. Okay, back on track. I'm glad that we got the win. I'm glad that us not seeing Mystery Man didn't matter because why would anyone watch him except for people like Mark? But yeah.
Why am I getting weird shade? Yeah, we had the 2 and 2.
I wrote the question, by the way, so blame me.
Yeah, 2 and 2 is your record. I don't know. Do you want to play Dylan next time? Bring it back.
I mean, that'd be fun. Dylan and Jeremy, but their record's too good for us right now, so we'd have to win a couple, I think. But it would be fun.
It'll be fun to prove that Jeremy is a B player.
What?
Give me Adelaide. Give me From Queer to Eternity. That would be a great match.
I mean, it would, but
I want that.
Cool, right that match.
Or Tequila Mockingbird. I would love either.
Oh yeah, I want to fucking kick the shit out of Tequila Mockingbird. Holy fuck, they can't keep spinning their fucking spec. Like, that's not possible. Let's fucking kick their ass.
I really went on some rants there, but yeah, we'll see what we can do. All the fine options.
It's true.
See you guys next time.
Wrong.
Yeah, I'll leave you back on stage to do a little bit more. Yeah, that's going to do it for us today here at Multiplex Movie Melee. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Thank you, Rewind Fuckers. Always a pleasure. And congratulations again to Realms Delight. And thank you all of our writers, editors, everybody who keeps the show on. And thanks, Dylan, for doing this here with me. Please, everybody.
Mark. Everyone thank Mark in the comments down below.
You got to do that. Just be well, guys.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
In case I don't see you.
I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife.